Alright, today we're going to be making a mini chick. It is a keychain. It can totally be a keychain. It can also just be a cute little guy that you have. Super easy. It's going to take just like 10 minutes. It's got cute little legs, cute little beak, little eyes. Things you're going to need for this are going to be these safety eyes. You can use whatever size you want. I like to use just these size. I don't remember what size they are actually, but I like to use whatever size looks best with the yarn that I'm going to use. I'm going to use Chanel yarn, Okie Dokie Chanel yarn, orange and yellow. And then you're going to need a 5.5 crochet hook, a stitch marker if you use those, and then a needle, a yarn needle for legs and beak. Okay, perfect. So let's hop into this really quick. Like and follow if you want to see more of these types of videos. All right, starting now, we're going to be using our yellow. We're just going to make a magic ring really fast, or magic ring alternative. I don't like using magic rings as much. They take a lot more braid space than I like to use. Okay, so magic ring alternative is just going to be chaining 2, and then single crochet as many as is required in the first stitch. So we're going to single crochet 6, 4, 5, 6. Move these bad boys out of the way. Grab your stitch marker. Perfect. Then you're going to increase all the way around in each of these stitches, all the way around. Three, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. And for row 3, first we're going to put that stitch marker back in. For row 3, you're going to single crochet and then increase. You're going to do that all the way around. Single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase. And it's just going to be 6 times. If you're going to do it all the way around, it'll be just 6 times. And then we're going to, oops, sorry. Then we're going to single crochet all the way around. Okay, perfect. And then we're going to decrease 6 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to single crochet and then increase 4 times. The stitch count should now, whoa, and then we're going to single crochet that last one. And we're going to single crochet again. Nope, scratch that. I misread that. After the 6 decreases, oops, stitch marker got loose. After the 6 decreases, you're going to just single crochet those last 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. And then insert that. Your stitch count should now be 12. Then we're going to decrease 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to single crochet. And then I'm going to increase 4 times. 2, 3, 4, whoop. And then just single crochet. Okay, for this next round, the stitch count is now 13, which is a little bit weird of a stitch count, but it's fine. You're going to single crochet, and then decrease 6 times. Before you finish closing this up. Oop, missed a step. Alright, we're going to single crochet all the way around. Which is 13. Perfect. And then we're going to single crochet and then decrease 6 times. Alright. Really quick, we're just going to stuff it through this top loop before we seal it closed. I'm going to actually snip that off. Oh, before you finish stuffing it, make sure you put those safety eyes in. There have been so many times where I've forgotten to put safety eyes in, and it turns out not quite so good. We're going to give him funky eyes because I love when they have funky eyes. Yes. And just secure those. Finish stuffing it. Perfect. Now that this cute little guy is stuffed, we'll just make sure he's all closed up nice. And then just hide that extra tail. Beautiful. Love it. Alright, that's the base of the body right there. Then we're going to make the legs. The legs are super, super easy. By super, super easy, I mean they have one step. And that is chaining 3. Actually, no, they have 2 steps. Chain 3, and then fasten off. That's it. Super, super easy. This, chain 3, fasten. And you just make 2 of those legs, and then that's it. And then you cut an extra length of 4-inch yarn for the beak. Okay? We'll do the beak in a minute though. So these legs really quick, what you're going to do is you're going to take one of these chain legs, super, super intense. You're going to fold it over. And then you're just going to attach it in there, however best you see fit. For me personally, I don't always love using a yarn needle for little things like this. I feel like it's kind of like you thread it through and then you loop it in twice. And then it's, yeah. Anyway, so you just put those in wherever you want. I'm going to put mine at the front. Just put this bad boy in, the other one. Finish fastening that on. Perfect, he's got his little feeties. Alright, let's put that beak on. The thread slips through here. Perfect. The place that I found that works best for the beak is like right in the middle of the eyes. Because he looks more like a derp. And the goal is to make him look like a derp. And I thread it in like 2 times. Like so. Make sure it's not too tight so it looks like he actually has a beak. Like that. Perfect. And then I'm just going to hide the rest of this really long string in here. Almost there. Sometimes I worry that people like will see what I'm doing and be like, oh, she's like making, she's trying to stuff something up. It's yeah. Anyway, here's your little chicks. That's how you make a little baby chick.